this. Poke fun of me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so.
Now we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Mayfield down. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up a third down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. 1 in running the ball, 1 in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw, it's May. And he fires one, but incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken in at the 22. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Buccaneers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst. And the ball is knocked out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for our Buccaneers. First down. First and 10 from the 39.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Gardner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Mayfield now from the 50. There's a short one taken in by Otten. You look at this Patriots defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
Buccaneers. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
180! What's that?
Well, the Jets sweep. This is Godwin. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of the
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
30-yard line.
Good! 180!
Now a give, Irving running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Mayfield. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
For the Buccaneers.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
New England's offense set to go. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan there in the first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing here is May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To the air, May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and got the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you get all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Patriots at 5-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And this one is right down the middle, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
You met fan bases that wanted that. If we're happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they go play action with May. Short pass caught by Henry. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Here's Bryce Berringer now. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Bucs ready to take over once again. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
At the 21-yard line.
Mayfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And the Buccaneers, first down. First and 10.
On the jet sweep, this is Godwin. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
A loss of
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
at the 30-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
15 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running the toss to Irving. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Irving. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
180.
Throwing, Mayfield. They try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 34.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 3rd catch in this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mayfield with it once more. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
At the 9-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Give them 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll throw with May. Hard throw, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. He's got room to roam, and he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The Pats at the line ready to go. 1 second, all that remains. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. May. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
off the bootleg. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll look to throw right away. Running right through it. Shedding the tackle, and gives him some room. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's corralled there now before getting it inside the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
Here's a handoff to Irvin. And shoves him off at the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Bucky Irving, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. New England trying to get a place on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the shotgun, May with it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multi-dimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They're going to look to throw. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yards the tally on the return there. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's May. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First down, New England.
Henderson running straight ahead. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now a handoff, Stevenson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
First and goal, New England.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll look to throw. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots get a bit closer. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Patriots 10.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
We're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield down. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. Takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Handoff running left, Irving. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
From the gun, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Here's Jones on the return. A great return there of 22 yards.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. On the handoff, Stevenson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's May. Flush to his right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get in.
That is caught by Williams for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
They have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. Will be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw here. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. We'll get this to about the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
To the air, May. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing here is May. Steps away to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, here's May.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line.
First down, New England.
They run with Stevenson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson,
22 yards.
and the Patriots have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Point after, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Mayfield on play action.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield to throw it.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
On the return is Jones. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Now a run with Stevenson.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll try the left side with Stevenson.
Muscles him off. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll throw with May.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got Otten on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here now, 2nd and goal. And again, it's Mayfield. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Buccaneers have regained the lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. No, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
So the Patriots now down by a field goal. 1:55 remaining. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 74 yards. And the Patriots use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Good-looking return set up here. Now all the focus shifts over to the Bucs, trailing by 4. Just over 1:40 to play. Their undefeated season, it's in danger unless they can score here as they've got a 1st and 10. Here's Baker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Now Mayfield. Over the middle to Evans. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
Mayfield. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Mayfield. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get